Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever been the nicest guy in the room? You did everything right, you were considerate, you were helpful, you were there, and somehow at the end of it all, she looked right through you like you were furniture. Yeah, that's not bad luck, that's not because you're not good enough, that's because there's a difference between being a good guy and being a guy she respects. And listen closely, because this is the part most guys never figure out. Women don't fall for the guys they like, they fall for the guys they respect. Likeable gets you friend-zoned. Respectable gets you everything else. So today, I'm breaking down 7 things that make women respect you on a deep, instinctive level. Not tricks, not manipulation, real behavioral shifts that change how she sees you the second you walk into a room. Let's get into it. Number 1, you have a standard for how people treat you, and you actually enforce it. This one hits different because most guys think being laid back and easygoing is attractive, and it can be, but there's a line between being relaxed and being a doormat. Women test, not always consciously, but they test. She cancels last minute, she sends a dry reply, she shows up late with no apology. The average guy absorbs it. He says, "Oh, it's fine, don't worry about it." And every time he does that, a little bit of respect walks out the door. The guy she respects, he's calm about it. He's not dramatic, he's not throwing a tantrum, but he makes it clear. He says, "Hey, next time just let me know earlier, I had plans." That's it. No lecture, no emotion, just a standard stated calmly. That kind of quiet firmness, she feels that in her core. It says, my time has value, and value is magnetic. Number 2, you're not impressed by everything she does. Here's the trap most guys fall into. She says something kind of interesting and they go, "Wow, that's amazing, you're so smart." She looks good and they lose their mind over it. She laughs and they act like she's the funniest person they've ever encountered. And she notices. She notices because she's used to it, because every guy does it. And being treated like a goddess sounds nice in theory, but in reality, it makes her feel like you can't actually see her, like you're in love with an idea of her, not her. The guy she respects treats her like a person, interesting, worth talking to, worth his time, but not like she's something he's never seen before. He sees something he likes, he says it once, naturally, and he moves on. He disagrees with her sometimes. He has opinions she doesn't share. And paradoxically, that makes her feel more seen than any compliment ever could. Because when a man can look at her without being dazzled, she starts trying to actually dazzle him. That energy shift, that's where attraction lives. Number 3, you don't explain yourself when you don't have to. This one is underrated and brutal. Pay attention. Insecure men over-explain. Every decision they make, they add 3 sentences of reasoning behind it. They're late, they give a 4-paragraph breakdown of everything that happened. They say no to something, they immediately start listing their reasons. They have an opinion, and they pre-apologize for it. Bro, listen, confident men state things. They don't defend their own existence. She asks, "Why didn't you text back earlier?" A confident man says, "I was busy." Not, "Sorry, my phone was on silent, and then I had this thing at work, and I know I should have replied sooner," and stop. Over-explanation is a signal. It says, "I need you to approve of me." And approval seeking is the opposite of attractive. Say what you mean, own your choices, let silence do the rest. She'll respect you for it, even if she doesn't say it out loud. Number 4, you have a life she's not the center of. This is huge. Women are not attracted to men who orbit around them. I want you to think about this. When a guy drops everything the second she messages, changes his plans for her, puts his own stuff on hold just to be available, it might feel romantic in a movie. In real life, it communicates something very specific. It says, "I don't have much going on without you." And that's not just unattractive, it's actually uncomfortable for her. Because now she's responsible for your emotional world. She becomes your entire source of energy. And that's a weight most women don't want and shouldn't have to carry. The guy she respects has things happening. He's working on something. He has friends he actually sees. He has a gym routine, a project, a goal. When he makes time for her, it actually means something because she knows there's something he's stepping away from. Be that guy. Not because it's a tactic, but because you should genuinely have a life that you're building. That ambition, that momentum, that sense of direction, that's one of the most attractive things a man can have. Number 5, you can hold eye contact without looking away first. Sounds small, it's not. Eye contact is a direct communication of how you feel about yourself. When you look away first, consistently, automatically, without even thinking, you're signaling submission. You're saying, I'm less confident than you are right now. And women pick up on this constantly, even when they don't realize they're doing it. The man she respects holds eye contact like it costs him nothing, not in an aggressive, weird, stare-down way. Calm, soft, steady, like he's genuinely there with her, not performing, not nervous. When you can hold space like that, when your presence is still and grounded, and you're not fidgeting out of the discomfort, she feels safety. She feels something in her brain go, okay, this one is different. Eye contact is confidence made visible. Practice it, mean it, let it become natural, because when it does, you don't have to say a word for her to feel your energy. Number 6, you're honest even when it would be easier to just agree. Here's the thing about people-pleasing. It feels like kindness. It feels like you're keeping the peace, keeping things smooth, keeping her happy. But women have a built-in radar for when you're saying what they want to hear. And the moment they detect it, and they will, trust starts to erode. Because she realizes she can't actually trust your compliments. She can't trust your opinions. She doesn't know what you actually think. And a man she can't read is a man she can't fully respect. The guy she respects has the quiet courage to say, actually, I don't agree with that. Or, nah, I think that movie was overrated. Or, I'm not really into that, to be honest. He's not doing it to be difficult. He just has a spine. And a man with a spine, a man who will push back gently, who will say the real thing instead of the easy thing, she feels that. She might not always like it in the moment, but deep down, she trusts it. And trust is the foundation of real attraction. Number 7, this is the final one, and this is the one most guys completely miss. You're okay if she's not into you. Read that again. You're actually okay, not performing okay, not pretending, not doing the stoic face while quietly panicking, genuinely okay with the outcome going either way. This is the rarest energy in any interaction. Most guys, even when they're playing it cool on the surface, they have this invisible tension running underneath everything they do. This quiet desperation that says, please like me, please respond the right way, please choose me. And women feel that. Even when you don't say it, even when you think you're hiding it, they feel it. But when you genuinely don't need her to respond a specific way, when you're actually okay whether she laughs at your joke or doesn't, whether she texts back or doesn't, whether she stays in the conversation or not, your whole energy changes. You get lighter, more natural, less performing. And she feels that too. She starts wondering, why isn't he trying to win me over? And that curiosity, that's the beginning of real attraction. Because you're not chasing her, you're just being you. And being you is the most powerful move you'll ever make. Look, respect and attraction are not separate things. They're the same thing wearing different clothes. When a woman respects a man, she's drawn to him. She thinks about him. She wants to be around him. Not because he's perfect, because he knows who he is. These 7 things aren't tricks. They're not techniques you perform for a week and then drop. They're character, their identity. They're the version of yourself you're becoming right now by even watching a video like this. So start with one. Pick the one that hit you hardest and go work on it this week. And if you want to know what happens after she starts respecting you, how to actually keep that attraction going, how to kill it the moment things get good, I made a video on the exact mistakes that make women lose interest even after she liked you. Go watch that next. You already know where to find it.